Yo, what's up, people of TikTok? It's Aaron here, and I want to come real quick in a video and talk to you about indulgence because I feel like a lot of people are struggling in this current dating market that we have in the world with social media and everything like that. And I feel like it's skewed because we don't realize that people inherently have their predispositions, okay? When you're in a long-term relationship like I've been, you learn that even though a person can get better and they can kind of become tempered and a little bit more finely tuned, they're still always going to have their predispositions, okay? One of my personal predispositions is I am a hunter. And like most men, I mean, that's a pretty common thing, okay? We deal with massive amounts of rejection, usually, okay, before we actually get in a committed relationship. So even if we're perfectly happy, we still have that habitual instinct that we've developed over the years to, hey, I need to go prove myself, I need to go hunt, I need to go flex a little bit just to know that I can still, be dropping panties and, be eye of the tiger, okay, and get those Bambi eyes looking at me. I still want to know that I can pounce if I get it. Ladies, you don't have that problem for the most part, okay? You could break up with your man and 5 minutes later go into Winn-Dixie looking like a homeless person, and guess what? You're going to have a new man, or, I mean, not the man you want, but you're going to have a man, okay, proposing to, be your next boo. And that's a problem for ladies because you have too many options. So you start to become, jaded, and you start to hate men in general because they all start to sound the same and do the same because you interact with men so much in that regard. So a lot of women, when they finally get in a relationship, they're done, they're happy, they're like, thank God, I've made my choice. I can stop getting bombarded as much, and I can actually just focus on the person I'm with. Because when you have too many options, you just are done, you get burnt out. Men, on the other hand, okay, our options are a lot more rare. And there's, men who are better at this than some. They're out there more, and, they've got more options. But as a rule, men have to earn it, okay? They have to prove themselves, they have to flex, and it's a skill, it's an acquired skill that men develop, okay? Because not every man is just born cool. Most people, including myself, are born losers, okay, at least socially, and we're slow, so we have to learn our social skills, we have to learn how to talk, how to be suave, stuff like that. So when you're in a relationship, you're going to have to understand that even though you are committed, like for a woman, it's hard to keep a man. Okay, and the main reason it's hard to keep a man is because men have the inherent flaw of we like to hunt, and we've been trained to deal with rejection, and we've been trained to always move on to the next person. Even if you're with something already, that predisposition of, hey, I'm a hunter, I need to go out there and prove myself, rarely ever goes away. So here's my synopsis on that, okay? Ladies, if you have a man who's jealous of you going out and other men buying you drinks, that's a problem, okay? Because he needs to realize that your predisposition as a woman is that you're inherently valuable, okay? And you will inherently have people want to give you things, okay? That is just one of the perks that you have built in. So you're predispositioned not to be with just one man giving you all of his financial resources. You're predispositioned to take resources from any man who's willing to give them to you, because it usually comes with no strings attached, okay? You can go get drinks from dudes at the bar every night for the rest of your life, and you don't have to sleep with any of them. You might run into some stalkers here and there, but you know what I'm saying as a gist of it, okay? So men, indulge your wives, okay? Indulge your girlfriends, okay? Don't get insecure, don't get jealous. That's just the way life works, okay? And the sooner you start realizing that's just how it is, the sooner you're not going to care. And in fact, realize, great, you're telling me that she can still get the financial benefit, but she's going to stay with me? Fantastic, okay? Now, keyword is indulgence, okay? It doesn't mean you become a pushover, okay? You indulge in a polite kind of way, like, okay, I realize this is what's going to happen. You're an attractive wife. I didn't get with you because you were ugly. I got with you because I found you attractive. So if I found you attractive, that damn well means that other people are going to find you attractive. This is just perks of being with an attractive wife. Ladies, when you're with your man, indulge him, okay? I cannot stress this enough, how much more happy your man would be with you, and how much he would put you more on a pedestal if you could just let him get out that hunter instinct he has, because it will always be there, okay? Some men, it fades with age. Some men, they learn to temper themselves through discipline and stuff like that, but it's still always there, okay? And it's just that peace in our heart, okay? It's that dirty thought in the back of our head. Whenever we see a girl that's attractive to us walk by, we're immediately objectifying them, and there's nothing you can do about it. So indulge us, okay? Realize that it's okay for us to do that, okay? And set rules. Every relationship has rules. I personally prefer to be with bisexual women because I am an avid hunter, and that's what I do, okay? So I want to hunt prey with my girl. But key word there is with my girl. This isn't something I'm trying to do on the side or be sneaky about. A big part of being a man for me is performance, okay? So I like the recognition of being a hunter, okay? That's why, some people go to sales, some people run businesses, some men go to the gym and work out and become, human hulks, okay? Because they're looking for that recognition as a man, okay? And if you're with a man like that, okay, give him the recognition he wants, okay? And do it with him. Set your rules, set your boundaries, whatever it is, but just realize that's going to happen. And the sooner you accept that, and the sooner you indulge him on that and help him maternalize the fact that it's okay that he's like that, just like it's okay the fact that you're beautiful and you're going to get financial, gifts thrown at you in whatever way, shape, or form that is, the better y'all are going to be happy. Because a relationship is really just deciding, hey, I want to experience life with you, okay? And life has a lot of experiences, and relationships, I feel like in previous eras of the world, because we live in a very advanced state of civilization with technology, and everyone has so much access now that the whole exclusivity thing has changed, okay? People are still trying to be like, I say like the 1950s white picket fence of relationships, and that's really where people still are mentally about this kind of stuff, okay? We are in a different kind of time, okay? And I feel like a relationship at this point in age is more so about the fact that mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay, you attune yourself to a particular person. Like, hey, I love you, I like you for you, and what I want to do is go through this life journey with you, okay? And that's the good things, which is, you being with me, and that's also the bad things, okay? Because you're a human being, you have predispositions, you have insecurities, you have flaws, okay? And I'm not going to try to change you for who you are. I'm going to accept who you are and realize that over time you will become better, you will become more finely honed or tempered like a blade, okay? But that takes time. So I'm not going to judge you for the things that you have that I can't control, but I will indulge you because, one, things that are stifled grow into monsters, okay? You ever heard of the elephant in the room scenario? That's exactly what's going to happen. Men, if you have a hot wife, okay, and she's used to getting financial gifts, and then she gets in a relationship with you, and she cuts herself off from men buying her drinks at the bar or stuff like that, she's going to end up resenting you, okay? Because she was that way when you got with her, okay? Or she might try to change on her own. A lot of people get into a relationship are like, oh, I ought to do this. I ought to be a housewife. I ought to be a breadwinning man, who just focuses on family and goes into dad mode, okay? Odds are your wife got with you because you were as a player, okay? That's the whole reason she got with you, is because you were a player. So why is she pretending, and why are you pretending you're not a player anymore? And dudes, you probably got with your wife because she was a little wild, okay? She might have been a little freaky, she might have been a little bit of a hoe, and she had lots of dudes coming after her, and guess what? You ended up getting her. Great. But just because you got her doesn't mean those dudes give a shit, okay? They're still going to come after her, okay? So indulge her a little bit and let her, get some free drinks at the bar. Realize if she's talking to a dude, that's usually all it is talking to a dude. Now, when I have this conversation with you guys in this video, this is very shorthand, and this is in a healthy scenario. Of course, we'll elaborate on the toxicity that can arise from this kind of scenario, because of course, there's always going to be boundaries, and there's always got to be rules and safeguards in place. But in general, it's the modern world, it's the modern dating scene, okay, and modern relationships. You have to indulge your partner and realize that there's inherent things that you cannot change about a person. It's better to indulge them so they can get some of it out, okay, in a refined kind of professional kind of way before they stifle it, and then like a junkie they relapse and they binge whatever that quality is that they've been hiding because they're trying to be better for you. Realize and help your partner know that you love them for them, okay, and you realize this is about them and part of what you like about them. So indulge them a little bit. Ladies, indulge your husbands. Men, indulge your wives. Girlfriend, boyfriend, that's my little take. So hopefully that helps some of y'all out. Good luck, TikTok.